Europe, you'll get down. You're never running from this town. And I think you said,
Hey. This is Joe from Metronomy. You're watching I Think I Like It on UTV.
How are you, man?
I'm really good. We just drove from where were we? Outside of Vienna, like a few hours. Yes.
In Hungary.
Yes, exactly. And it took like 14 hours to drive here, and so like I'm just waking up.
We don't have a highway.
No, it's true. Well, there was like a bit of a highway, and then it was rather beautiful, like small roads. Yeah, it was cool. It was nice. It looks beautiful. I mean, it's like I think people don't really the majority of people probably don't really know where it is, and it's kind of like in the summer it's really warm and like beautiful. There was a river we drove along for quite a long time. I can't remember the name, but it was absolutely beautiful. It seems cool, and like some of the houses on the road like were crazy roofs. It was very nice.
How was your gig at Sziget?
Yeah, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. I'm just trying to remember. It was Grape Festival.
Your last gig.
It was Grape Festival, and it was like really good. The crowd was amazing. It's Slovakia. That's why it's okay. That's tomorrow. Okay. That's why I was confused. Yeah, we're in Slovakia, and it was really brilliant. And then after we played, there was a huge thunderstorm, and they shut down the stage.
Last year you've released your Summer 08 record.
Yes.
Some say that you made it too personally, that you made it for you. Is that true?
I mean, because we finished touring Love Letters in September 2015, and I thought, because I have two children, Benga just had a baby. I thought like we should have a break. We should like spend some time with our families. But I still wanted to release a record, so it's kind of the act of it was quite selfish, because it's like releasing a record and then not touring. But now we're like, I always knew we were obviously going to play again, so like now we're having the chance to kind of give it to the fans in a nicer way.
What this album means to you?
I think it's funny because like it's the most. It's like the kind of simplest album I think I've done. Like it's just I wrote some songs and recorded them without thinking too much, and then released it. And so it's a really I guess it's like a very simple expression of just wanting to make some music, really.
I heard she broke your heart again, so now you're gonna come and see me. We're back to the start again.
Some tracks from the album sounds a little bit like the 80s.
Oh, well, I mean, I think like I guess like if you use synthesizers, I think things sound like the 80s. Yeah, exactly. But I like the 80s was cool. But I'm not like obsessed with the 80s. I was born in the 80s, so it's cool.
Some say because of Love Letters, some listeners, some fans wanted a more mainstream approach for this Summer 08, and they say that yes, they okay. They say that you are afraid of going mainstream.
I mean, like I'm in no way like afraid of becoming like popular, but I think I want to do it in a way which is like that's not the kind of, I'm not desperate, like that isn't more important to me than just making good music. And I think if it happens, it'll happen because the world the world wants it to happen, not because I want it to happen.
Yeah, but some say that you're trying not to
Not
put
to be.
that input in the in
I think like we'll see with the next album. Like the next album, like let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
What's your name? 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 Her name is.
Every Metronomy album has his specific sound. How will you define every album that you did until now in a few words?
I mean, like the first album, Pit Pain, is a kind of experimental, like instrumental album. Nights Out is like the best album I've ever made. English Riviera is like was me trying to be more like kind of commercial, I guess, like trying to be a bit more mainstream.
Radio friendly.
Yeah, and Love Letters is a kind of is like me. It's like saying goodbye to the old way of doing things. And Summerwell is just like a fun album, fun kind of summer album, I think.
How was to work with Robin on this album?
Oh yeah, it was very like natural and like easy, and I've been working with her quite a lot recently on her music, and and I love her voice, and yeah, she's just cool. I mean, she's really good. Like she's very, like she's never done anything else. I was asking her the other day if she's ever like written a CV, you know, like when you get a job, and she was like, no, I've never, because she's been a pop singer since she was like 16, so she's just very like wise and good at what she does. Yeah.
What's the hardest thing that you encounter in your career?
The hardest thing, I mean, like nothing. Like I guess the hardest thing is trying to like keep like a relationship going with a partner. But then even that's like, you know, there are harder things. It's not very hard. Doing this isn't very hard.
From where do you get your influence?
The kind of the feel of the music that I make, like that just comes from I don't know, like what feels good. Like it's all very instinctive and it's not really influenced by much. And then when it comes to the lyrics, I guess I try and like make songs a bit about me or about things I know, things I kind of understand, and I kind of have this feeling that like music shouldn't be about politics or something like that. Like I kind of feel like music is to get lost in, you know, to kind of, it's like a little fantasy. So, but then I think you can put current affairs and politics into music without it being kind of boring. So yeah, I might try and do that more.
Do you ever get artist block?
I used to stop. Like I used to have real trouble making music, and now I don't really, because I think I understand that like everything is worthwhile, and even if you feel like you've wasted like hours or something making something that's bad, it often is like the beginning of something. So yeah, I don't really get it anymore. Yeah.